Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of me talking about my cosplays. Mighty Mr. Mooresky here, in case you didn't know. And I tell you, I cannot wait to get out of this suit. It's a great suit, I love this suit, but it's incredibly difficult to get in and out of. It's more difficult than any of the other cosplays that I've ever done. So this is my Secret War Spider-Man. It's all black, with obviously the orange webbing. Some blue details because they kind of overlap on a big back spider. I got foam for the chest spider. The eyes are the smallest I've ever done, but surprise, surprise, I haven't actually burnt myself doing it because the method I do for putting the lenses on, I wear a mask and I put this one over the top without the puff paint with the eye holes cut, and then I glue them directly on. And it's safe to say I have never been burnt until I did 2099. But we'll get to that. So yeah, this suit, you can't tell, but it's incredibly tight in some places. It's mainly tight around here, around the waist, around the ankles, around the neck. The mask is incredibly difficult to get off. Look, I'll show you. Oh, God. Whew. It's difficult. It's the same size as all the other ones, but for some reason, it's tighter. It was even tighter before I put the puff paint on, because normally it gets tighter when I put the puff paint on. You know, before it fits on nice, it's not too difficult to get on, kind of thing. And then the puff paint goes on, it gets tighter, particularly with my MCU Spider-Man. The puff paint around the wrist and around the calves for the boots, that's quite difficult to get into because you got to tug. You can't feel your way through them like you can with most gloves. With these, I got to tug them on as well. And as I said, I had to do that before the puff paint even went on. Now, the reason why I have this was with the Black Widow costume. I tried getting one, and unfortunately, it got sent to the wrong place. And I've got a theory about that with this, so I'll get to that. But it got sent to the wrong place. I didn't end up receiving it. It was about, I think, 1 or 2 weeks before the event that my ex was going to be Black Widow for me. And I was thinking, oh God, I'm not going to get this. How can I? And then I suddenly saw an advert from Argos for a cheap black second skin, which is what I used. I think it was different from the other ones. Like these ones, they've got the Velcro patch, as I said. They got the mask that comes on like a hood. This one was like a traditional morph suit, but didn't have the logo on the backside. I think it was another brand, but they just called themselves Second Skin. Made the costume for her, and then not long afterwards, this came through the post. And part of me thinks it's actually the one that I didn't get sent that I ended up getting, because I can't find any evidence of buying another one on my eBay feed. So maybe this was the one that didn't get sent to me, maybe the one that got sent to another place and they found the address and sent it to me. Either way, I've got it. I could have easily done Superior Venom, but I thought, you know, this was the first one that came across, and I thought, you know, I haven't done any puff paint webbing, let's get back into it. And ta-da! And I wore this for my first outing with the International Charity Cosplayers, the ICC. If you're on Facebook, I'll put a link down below to their Facebook page. You want to check them out because there are some brilliant cosplayers in there. Obviously myself, I've got 2 pictures in there of this suit and Superior. My mate Raz, he's got loads of pictures in there because he's done like Red Skull, Red Hood. He's done his own Punisher. He's done a couple of Jokers. I've done my own Joker as well. Matt and Abby, they're an item. They're a couple. But they are so good. They're a good laugh, those two. In fact, all the members are that I've met. Because I haven't met all of them. But they're a good bunch. They really are. Some fantastic cosplays, let me tell you. So, link in the description below to their Facebook page. Be sure to check them out because, as I said, they're awesome. But yeah, I wore this for my first outing with them at Optifest, which was literally middle of nowhere. But it was good fun. It was good fun kind of cosplaying with them. And yeah, and the screen's gone black. Come on. Come on. So it decided to cut out. Sorry. But yeah, I'm probably going to finish it up anyway. So, Secret Wars Spider-Man, not the black suit that you recognize, which was in the other Secret Wars. This was a 2004 Secret Wars, and now there's been another Secret War that's basically the end of the Ultimate Universe. So yeah, incredibly tight to get on, but such a relief to take it off. It's a great suit, I love it, but such a relief to take off, believe me. So yeah, Secret War Spider-Man. Next up, it's a little bit different. It's not Spidey, it's the Punisher. Now this is actually my V2 Punisher. My V1 was just basically like a t-shirt and a leather jacket with a couple of stuff put on there. I haven't bothered putting on the tattoos because I have temporary tattoos of like cuts and bruises and grazes that I put all over my face. And at the last Comic-Con I was at, which was Stars of Time at Western-super-Mare, I had them on my knuckle as well, and I had a bandage on my right hand. And this was one of the weapons. In fact, this is body armor, and I'm wearing a leather trench coat. And I do wear a t-shirt underneath. Unfortunately, I can't find my Punisher t-shirt that I wear. But where the paint, it's kind of coming off a bit. It's not painted on, it's an actual store-bought suit, but it's coming off a little bit. So, but I think it adds to a bit of an effect, which is great. But Western was quite warm, and I had the t-shirt, I had this body armor, I got the trench coat. I was getting a bit warm. But in terms of props, I got this. This is my toy M16. I don't have airsoft. It's quite expensive to get. But I make do. So I got this toy M16 from when I was younger. And I put a cardboard tube on the bottom to make a grenade launcher. Like that. And I have that with me. There's no trigger. It broke off. And even then, I couldn't make the noises with it because the battery housing, the spring came off. So, I mean, this was only about £1, £2, something like that. But I've had this a few years, and I used it for Punisher. So there's one. I get you now. That's one of the weapons. Here's the other one. This was my neighbour's gun. She didn't want it anymore. And I modified it. I put this cardboard box onto it and glued on some fake bullets. And it's now an LMG. It does still make noises. Don't know if you heard that. And the reason it sounds like that, it sounds a bit Sylvester Stallone-like. It's either because the batteries are going or the fact that I put hot glue by the speaker. I'm not sure where the speaker is. Oh, it's up here, so it's not covered, sorry. It also makes lights as well, but I very rarely use it. Instead, I'm just there, like, going around. If I see someone with a toy gun or even a Dalek, I had to face off with a Dalek at Western-super-Mare. It's just kind of like pointing the gun at him and circling kind of thing. And I do have a belt that has 2 pistols in holsters. I have a knife that goes here. There's a bit of Velcro there in a foam kind of holster. I have a shotgun, a toy shotgun, with cardboard tubes for the shells kind of on the side, and I walk around with that kind of thing. And also an MP5K, which I use. Again, none of these are airsoft. They're all fake toy guns, which comes in quite handy. Because if you walk around and you don't have that, you're going to get in trouble. But as I said, Raz does his own Punisher. He's got the right height. He's the actual height of Punisher. I'm more the height of Spider-Man. I'm about 5'9", 5'10", which is how tall Spidey is. So I'm more suited to the Spidey. But it's fun doing Punisher every now and then. And Matt, also from the ICC, he does his own Punisher as well. So we're kind of talking about the idea of having a Punisher Spider-Verse type thing. You know, Punisher versus Punisher versus Punisher. Which will actually be quite funny. I don't know what else I can say about this. I may upgrade it. I'm always thinking, oh, how can I change this? How can I make this better? But we'll have to wait and see. So this is my Punisher. Next up, we have my Joker. Now, I'm not wearing the full suit because, as I said, you won't see the bottom half, so you won't see the trousers and the shoes. And I'm not wearing the face paint just for this, or the hairspray, so because it's a pain to get in. So this is the purple suit, as I said, and wearing the green waistcoat, very dapper, and my purple shirt. And as I said, I paint my face white, and then add the red smile, and I spray my hair green. And the voice I do for Joker is a little bit like this, kind of Mark Hamill inspired. Now I've worn this to only one event, and that was for a friend. Because the thing is, I've noticed, and I've actually met a couple of Jokers that are very, very strict about it. Quite a few Joker cosplayers are strict about how to do the Joker. I know one in particular. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people who cosplay the same character can be quite strict about how you do it. But Jokers, I think they are probably some of the more strict because, you know, sometimes you do have to do a character a certain way, and Joker, I think, has to be done a certain way. But I've done him my way. So I save him not for Comic-Cons, though, because I'm more comfortable in Spider-Man, or even on occasion doing Punisher, because it's quite fun. I may do Joker, I don't know. It depends on if Raz does Batman. If he does Batman, I'll do Joker. I really don't mind doing that. I'm not a fan of Batman, but Joker, I do quite like Joker. And the event we did, they all loved it. They loved having me as a Joker there. Because I was just going absolutely nuts. I was dancing, I was interacting with everyone. I saw a kid that was dressed as Batman at the event after we did a little catwalk kind of thing at this event. And I spotted him, and with the microphone I went, Batman! It always has to be Batman! Always coming to spoil our fun. I was leaning on Raz because he was cosplaying as Riddler for the event. The first half of the day we did Spider-Man and Deadpool. And then the second half we did Riddler and Joker. It was originally going to be Batman and Joker, but he couldn't get the mask for it. So that was unfortunate. But yeah, I'll save Spider-Man 2099 for another video, and the same for Civil War / MCU Spider-Man. I'll save that for when I finish the upgrades, because I'm going to be working on that, doing the puff painting. But yeah, that's all my costumes. So we've gone through them. Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider, Amazing Spider-Man, Superior, Hydra, Secret War, Punisher, Joker. So we've gone through all my cosplays. Now, as I said, with Black Widow, there's not really much to talk about with that. It's just basically the gloves. The fingers have been cut off, so they're more fingerless gloves. What else? Whoever wears it has to wear it backwards, because obviously there's a zip on the front instead of the back. In the actual costume, not this one. And then there's blue lines puff painted all along it, kind of like the Age of Ultron version. And then they wear the Ben Reilly gauntlets, the belt. I may change it so they wear the gun belt that I have for Punisher. And they just have to wear high heel boots. Dark hair, red hair are ideal, you know, so I don't know. I'm talking to one girl who's got red hair, but see how that plays out. She may not even want to cosplay. But with that being said, that's pretty much all my cosplays. Not including Kylo Ren, because I didn't make that. I bought that for a Star Wars event. But yeah, most of these costumes I've made myself. This I had to put together myself, you know, with the shirt I had, the waistcoat Raz had, and the suit I had to buy, the face paint, the hair, just all that kind of stuff. But most of the others I've made myself, buying the stuff, putting it all together, modifying it to a large extent. But yeah, that's pretty much all my cosplays. So Thanks for watching. Let me know down below which one of my cosplays in this part is your favorite, and if you want to, let me know which cosplay out of both parts is your favorite. Which one do you think I did best? Which one looks the best? Which one could I tweak? Which one isn't so much the best? Which one isn't so good? And leave suggestions. Who do you think I should cosplay as? I mean, I will draw the line. I won't do anime or manga. But if there's another version of Spider-Man, or another Marvel character, or any kind of comic book character, or movie character, or TV character, or anything like that, let me know below. You never know, I might consider it for the future. But thanks for watching. Leave a like, remember to comment, subscribe if you want more cosplay news, and also some more geek vlogging, discussions, and until the next time, I've been Mighty Mr. Mooresky. Y'all have a good day.